Uncharted 2 Among Thieves is the second Uncharted game amongst the series. No pun intended. And we're going to start this right now. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Why have I got a black screen? All right. There we go. Uncharted 2 Among Thieves is the second game amongst the installment of the, what do you call a quadrilogy amongst the 4 games. We have completed Uncharted Drake's Fortune just a couple of days ago, and yeah, that game was phenomenal. And I believe a lot of people have said that this game is the best in the series. We're about to find out. We're gonna hit new game. Actually, just before we do that, we're gonna go to options real quick, set the controls so we don't have to keep pausing that. L1, R1, right? Aim and fire, right? Yep. Let's go on lockdown. Let's go on lockdown. I think that's everything. Alright. Let's hit new game. Campaign. Let's go on crushing. Nah, we're going normal. And yeah, let's jump right into this. I'm gonna save this game. And see.
What's going on? That's my blood. That's my blood. It's a lot of my blood.
So how did Mr. Drake get himself into this situation? Chapter 1, a rock in a hard place. How do we actually get out of here? Alright, I don't think we go this way then. Already off to a very thrilling start. You want to climb up? Why is he not climbing up? Oh, we have to go this way, alright. I said this is my first time. Like I was saying before, I was really interrupted by that rock. This is my first time playing Uncharted 2. I do remember this opening though. I did watch, I believe, one part of this before, when this game was initially fresh, I guess you could say. Whoa. What way? Why is he going this way? Alright, I want you to go up this way. There we go.
It's okay. It's okay.
Come on, Drake. Climb up onto the ledge. Alright. Are we going inside? I'd say one thing, in terms of a remastered game, this one looks much better than the first one. Alright, so for some reason we didn't make that jump. I'm already loving this game so much. It's almost like the Fast and Furious opening. Maybe I stole it from here. Not even opening, I believe it was Fast 7 that had this. Or maybe 6. There were way too many to keep track of. Oh, come on, Drake. It's just a few feet more. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Buy me a drink, sailor.
Harry Flynn? Hey! What the hell are you doing here?
I'm looking for you, mate.
Uh-oh. Should I be flattered or worried?
Maybe a bit of both. Come here. I've got a job for us.
Really?
A client is willing to part with a huge sum of cash if we acquire a certain object for him.
All right, I'm listening.
Now, you're not gonna like this.
Oh, no. No, you're out of your mind.
Yeah, you just hear me out for a
No,
second.
Flynn, we both know 2 people who were killed trying to lift something out of this place.
And one who made it out.
Yeah, barely.
I can't do this without you, Drake. You're the only one who's cracked it, and you know better than anyone it's a 2-person job.
No. 3, actually.
Right. And speak of the devil, here she comes now.
What?
Chloe Fraser.
Nate. Drake. Nathan. Drake.
Hello, Harry.
Chloe here's one of the best drivers in the business. She'll take good care of us.
I bet.
Right, look. I've got it all figured out. We go in through the sewer.
I'm loving it so far.
That puts us in the courtyard. From there, we scale up the wall, run across the rooftops, and just drop down into the exhibit hall. Bob's your uncle. And what is worth all this trouble, I hear you ask?
I didn't, but go ahead. But that's it. An oil lamp.
Yeah.
It's worthless. I don't get it.
Neither do we. That's why we tracked you down.
Well, it sounds like you're working for a nutcase. Some collector who's got too much time and money on his hands. And by the way, this is not worth any of it.
But there's more. How's your 13th century Latin, mate?
Where'd you get this?
Borrowed it from the files of the nutcase.
In Trebizond, we were set upon by thieves. Father, Maffeo, and I were robbed of our greatest treasures. This was written by Marco Polo.
Yes, that much we were able to work out.
Unfortunately, the rest of it's nonsense.
Hey, hold on. So that it should not fall into the wrong hands, I concealed my great sorrow in the unlikeliest place. The light of the great Khan shelters the fate of the 13.
See what I mean? It's just gibberish.
He's talking about the lost fleet.
Yeah.
I know, someone want to fill me in?
Marco Polo leaves China with 600 passengers and 14 ships loaded down with treasure from Kublai Khan. And he lands in Persia a year and a half later with only 1 ship left and only 18 passengers. Now, he recorded every detail of his journey, but he never told what happened to all those ships and the passengers.
So somewhere out there are 13 ships loaded with the Emperor's treasure waiting to be found.
Yeah, and that is what your client is after. Hey, look at this lamp. It's covered in Mongolian script. It must have been a gift from Kublai Khan.
The light of the great Khan shelters the fate of the 13.
Marco Polo hid something inside this lamp. Something that pinpoints the site of the lost fleet.
So, we're dicking this guy over, right?
Damn straight.
Absolutely. You in then?
What the hell? I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Well, lad, I think you got your answer there. So just before we head on straight there is a shiny thing there, which means there is a very, very first treasure of the game. I will say one thing, when Mr. Nathan Drake met that girl, he was very, very nervous. I'd be too. So far, from the storyline too, this game has intrigued me a lot. A lot more than the first one, I will say that. I mean, the first one, of course, is a very great introduction to the Uncharted series. But this one, oh my. Wait a minute, mate, there is a treasure back here. Alright, this must mean that there is someone around here. Or it could just mean it's a lock.
It's locked. It's always locked.
These games told us how to reload it. I don't even think even the first one told us that.
Karma's a bitch.
Where are we going? Alley-oop! Okay. We got a bit of a character freeze there.
Hello. Well, so much for foreplay.
You mind telling me what the hell is going on?
You mean with Flynn?
Yeah, you might have warned me.
And missed the look on your face? Anyway, you haven't exactly made yourself easy to find.
Talk about making yourself easy.
Oh, You're not jealous. Let's not forget who walked out on whom. After all, you don't get to be jealous.
Wait a minute, Chloe.
If it makes you feel any better, my relationship with Flynn is strictly professional.
Really?
Mostly professional.
Oh.
When I figured out he was actually on to something, I thought you'd want to be in on the action.
So what's the plan?
Just like we said, we pull the heist, we find the ships, and we make off with the treasure.
With Flynn?
Mm-hmm.
And then?
And then we split the take 3 ways, and you and I just disappear. Together, this time.
I see.
Until then, he can't know about us.
He's gonna be pissed.
He's gonna be fine. Trust me.
Talk about serious unfortunate events, bro. I'm very tempted to use that as my thing. What do you call it? Thumbnail. But at the same time, I do not want to get demonetized. I mean, I don't make money with this anyway, but you know what? Oh, I don't want the video to be taken down specifically. The crate back there looked like it had I don't know how to describe it. What would you say? It looked like it was written in a different. I don't know what language specifically. Somewhere from Asia. I've seen it before, but it rings a bell. Don't know what it is. Man, this can't be me. This cannot be me. Out here, I'm like, I get cold.
You sure you're up for this?
Feel a lot better if I had a gun. We won't need them. A little insurance, that's all.
Flynn, they're just museum guards. And we have their patrols all mapped out. Relax.
Relax. Relax. Have you ever been in a Turkish prison, mate? If we get caught, they will lock us up and throw away the sodding key. You do realise that, don't you?
Better than you do.
Well, you may fancy that kind of thing, but I don't. Can't afford to make any mistakes.
Yeah, and we won't.
We're here.
This way. So what do we do if they switch the patrols?
Figure it out as we go.
We cannot fumble our way through this.
I don't fumble, I improvise.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Yeah, I'm adaptable.
Adaptable.
You cocky bastard. There. What did I tell you? That passage there is going to take us right under the museum.
You called it all right.
You need to have a little more faith in me, chum.
Okay, this one here is me.
All right, remember, that tower is our only way into the exhibit. But we can't even get close with those floodlights on.
We've gone over this.
Just make sure you cut the power by the time we reach the second courtyard.
The lights will be out. I'll have the van waiting at the rendezvous point. Just make sure you get your asses out of there in time.
Fair enough.
All right, enough chat. Let's do this.
Chloe. See you on the other side.
Looking forward to it.
You sure you know where you're going?
Don't I always?
Chapter 2, Breaking and Entering. I think I'm actually going to call it there. It's a very short part to the introduction, but you know what, we will have longer parts in the future. I want to thank you all so much for watching part 1. It's a very short one, it's a very sweet one. But it is the introduction of Uncharted 2, Among Thieves. I want to see you all next time. Please like, comment, subscribe, and peace out.